with a new vlog. As you can see, I want to take you through my top 5 games of 2018. I've streamed all of these games over on Twitch. If you haven't yet, go and follow me there and we can experience these together. So I'm actually kind of nervous about doing this video. It's not the kind of video I'm used to doing, and it kind of feels like I'm newly in front of the camera all over again for the first time. For most of you that know me, I'm kind of vocally challenged. Like, I'm not very articulate with saying things or describing things or any of those things. So I'm gonna try my best and we'll see how it goes. If you do enjoy this video, then please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And just remember, my vocally challenging thing is like part of my charm, so whatever, don't even care. So I haven't done this in any particular order. I don't want to be unfair to the games, and I honestly just can't decide which ones are exactly my favourite. I've enjoyed all of these games so much, but I do think between them all, it's probably between Red Dead Redemption and God of War. It's between those two, for sure. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first game I want to talk about is Far Cry 5. We played this, it feels like ages ago. They literally had everything you want in a game. An open world action adventure game. It was actually amazing. It was full of possibilities, it looked amazing, and it was extremely addictive. It had all the stuff you like, well, all the stuff I like, probably you too if you're a gamer. Had the brutal combat, the physics were hilarious. Like, I don't know if you did watch any of them, but I think you should after this video. Go and watch a compilation video of the funny moments in Far Cry 5, because most of them are because of the ridiculous physics the game has. Honestly, hilarious. My favourite thing about the game was definitely that you can kind of run around, do what you want. There was so many things to do, it's kind of overwhelming. You'll be on a main story in 1 second, and then for some reason you end up doing lots of side missions, and then in between those side missions you end up being kidnapped by a crazy character, which kind of just added to the whole fun of the game, because you'd literally never know when they were going to kidnap you. So I had John, is it John? Oh no, it was Joseph. Joseph Seed and his lieutenants. My favourite lieutenant was probably the drug fairy Faith. I found her part of the story really, really interesting. You had that whole drugged up vibe going on. It was very trippy. You could play it with co-op. Co-op I absolutely love. As much as I love going around and doing my own thing, I love having the opportunity to also play with my friends. 1 second you're getting attacked by crazy people on helicopters and trucks with massive guns on the back. The next second you're blowing up a massive cow, and then suddenly you're going to a testicle festival. Like, what isn't good about this game? I actually never finished the storyline. I really need to. I'm kind of scared to now because people said it was a letdown, but I do need to experience myself. I'm definitely going to do that. I need to do that soon. My second game I want to talk about is Red Dead Redemption 2. Amazing game, like 10 out of 10, amazing. It's an extremely long game, it's like 60 hours, and I still haven't finished it because I feel like you shouldn't rush this kind of brilliance. So Red Dead is a really realistic open world game. It has amazing graphics, from the lighting to the facial animation. There's plantations, snowy mountains, dark caves, there's huge cities, and then the next second you're going through a gator swamp. Like, the variety in this game is insane. Another thing that I really like about this game is the music. It makes you feel really powerful, it adds to the overall experience of the game. If you haven't played it yet, I think you're actually insane not to. And there's a lot of wildlife, actually. I need to add that in there. There's a lot of wildlife. I love games with wildlife. One thing is your horse. Your horse in that game is your life. Like, the attachment you get to your horse is actually insane. I think if my horse died, I would cry. I actually haven't managed to kill my horse yet, and I'm not planning to. That horse is my baby. My baby is not going anywhere. There's a lot of activities to do in this game. A lot. It's almost like Far Cry, where you're doing one thing and then you end up doing another. Like, you'll be in the middle of a side mission and then suddenly there's one of those encounters and then you end up helping someone or saving someone's life or getting robbed or whatever it is. There's a lot to do. Let's go back. When I said a realistic open world, I mean the fact that you actually have to work for everything. You have to go around, you're hunting, you even to have a coffee, you have to brew it first, and everything just feels like it's kind of out to get you, but I feel like it adds to the excitement, especially when you get attacked by a bear really randomly. That's always really good. Do you know what? There's so many activities in Red Dead 2 and so many things that I like about it. I could literally just do a review video just on Red Dead 2, but I haven't got all day. And I can't talk all day about Red Dead 2, so I'm just gonna move on. My next game, number 3, and not in any particular order, is the Amazing Spider-Man. Of course, Amazing Spider-Man was gonna make my top list. Why do I feel like you could kind of predict my top list? Oh well, let's carry on. So my favorite thing about the Amazing Spider-Man is the extremely smooth gameplay. Really smooth. It literally makes you feel like you're Spider-Man. You have the Avengers music playing, you're swinging, you're wall climbing, you're leaping. It's got everything in there. It really makes you feel part of the game. The graphics in the game is insane. The city is literally a massive, beautiful jungle to explore. I love exploring. So this game for me is perfect. I really like the combat in this actually. There is a lot to kind of learn. I feel like at first, you have like a small little learning curve, and then after that you really get into it and you start really, what's the word? Feeling Spider-Man. Does that feel, that sounds weird. They made the boss fights really exciting. I love their combat system. You've got so many moves you can use, so many gadgets you can use. There's also, in this game, there's a lot of side stuff that really keeps it interesting and addictive. I actually nearly 100% completed this game. I need to go back. I've still got a DLC to play with it too. They keep bringing them out and I absolutely love them. Some of the side stuff even have puzzles. I mean, puzzles are kind of annoying for me sometimes if I can't work them out, but they also keep me really interested, and I like the way they put the puzzles in the game along with the combat and everything. It kind of stops it from being so repetitive. Obviously there's some really emotional parts with the characters. I really ended up loving Miles, my favourite romantic couple, which is MJ and Spider-Man. I really loved them and the way their relationship changes throughout the game and the storyline. I am literally a huge romantic. Any game I play, I want the main people to kiss. I can't help it. And obviously there's Aunt May that has some really, really emotional scenes. Did I cry? I probably did cry. I don't know, I can't remember. Probably cried. There's one thing that I really need to get in this game, because obviously this game has a lot of different Spidey suits, which I love. I love different outfits. And I really need the underwear outfit. That's my next thing. 100% my next thing. Spidey underwear outfit. Necessary for life. Number 4, I think this is number 4. I'm going to talk about God of War. I fucking love God of War and I'm still not over how amazing it was. It's kind of like the kind of game you want to replay and replay and replay and replay and replay on repeat. So this game was particularly intense to play. Really, really, really intense. It has a huge mix of emotions throughout the gameplay. You're following Kratos and Arceus, the little kid that I can never announce his name, but they're like Greek mythology and stuff. It literally feels like you're sitting there with the characters as you go along, but it's got this continuous single shot smooth, it's got this really smooth single shot sort of camera view all the way through. I don't really know how to explain it, but it is. It's like you're sitting in the room with them. And there's some huge ups and downs. The view makes you want to poop yourself when you're suddenly in a boss fight, and the boss fight is massive. I really like the combat and the cinematics and some of the combat too. I thought was really, really cool. The development of characters, so that's between obviously the complexity between the father and the son and how their relationship build, which I think is really beautiful throughout the game. And then there's the support characters, my favourite being the weird little head that you end up carrying around on your belt. I thought he was hilarious. I really like what he added to the game. He added a lot of humour to it. I need to play this game again. I haven't even finished all of it. Like, there's a lot of challenging combat in it, especially with the Valkyries. They're really challenging. I think I gave up with the Valkyries actually. Yeah, I need to go back. I got quite good at the combat there. Why did I stop playing this game? Oh wait, I haven't got time. I haven't got time to play all these amazing games all the time. God damn it. With that, I'm gonna move on to number 5 I want to talk about is Tomb Raider, or Rise of the Tomb Raider. I actually completed this game 100%. I loved it that much. I want to complete all of these 100%. It is another action adventure. I obviously like my action adventure and FPS kind of games. They're kind of just me. So this game had a lot of challenging puzzles. The puzzles were always different. So you had lots of different crypts and things that you could go and do on, like, as a side missions. I really liked them. It was not repetitive at all. Even like the crypts, they all were completely different. Lara Croft had an amazing range of movement. Although she had a lot of different moves she could do, it still was very triggering. Extremely triggering. I'm like this with all games. Like, I try and get the character to do something, but I just end up dying and then I have to repeat it over and over again and I get triggered. But you know what? I like being triggered. These kind of games are worth being triggered for. Triggered is life. Everything is life. The differences in the crypts and everything kind of made it quite intense. Actually, there was some really intense exploring, especially at the end there. It kind of felt like you were in some kind of weird thriller horror story. It honestly felt a little bit of a horror story at the end there. There was some really scary, creepy moments for me. I mean, I am a scaredy cat, so other people probably didn't get the same vibe as me. But for me, 100%. I wonder if I've got a clip I can show you. One of the main reason I went and did 100% is because I like their different cities. I like that the NPCs in the cities will sort of continue on doing their normal kind of thing, that they're like daily routines, and you could interact with them, they'll tell you their life stories and things like that. I really like doing that kind of thing. I think that really adds to a game a lot and gives the game a lot of personality and character and stops it from being boring. The only complaint I have about this game is that Jonah and Lara didn't kiss. Really sad. The whole way through, I wanted them to kiss, but of course Jonah found like another girlfriend and stuff. So not cool, Jonah. So not cool. Although I've done my top 5, there are other games that I feel like kind of guilty if I don't mention them, because they were also really, really good games. There was Detroit Become Human, the co-op game, A Way Out, and also obviously Spyro. I love Spyro. But I don't think I've got time to go through all of these games like I have, to be honest. I really wish I did though. I really wish I could just make this like an hour long and say all the stuff that I really want to say. There's so much stuff you can say about all of these games, and I haven't even completed them 100%. One thing I've noticed in the last year of gaming, as well as obviously the games being amazing, is that I'm becoming more and more of a completionist. With Lara Croft, I got all the collectibles. I went back. I went through a lot of trouble to get some of those collectibles and a lot of exploring. But it felt good. It felt really good. So my 2018 goal for games, no, 2019 goal for games is to finish the games 2018. I just haven't had the time to finish them all. They all come out around the same kind of time, and it's very intense, especially when you have like normal stuff to do. I'm sure a lot of a lot of you guys watching will probably understand that. I think everyone is busy with their lives and can't always fit in 100% with all these games, but I'm gonna do that. And then any of these games coming up, because obviously E3 is coming up really soon. It's only like, how many days away is it? I'm not even sure. It's like 100 days away or something ridiculous. It's very soon. I can't wait to see what comes up with E3. I wish I could go to E3. Maybe that could be like a 2020 thing. I finally go to E3. But I definitely want to finish all the games I play this year. All the games. Obviously just the games I really like. Hopefully I like all of them. I've got like some really mixed emotion. I'm really excited, but I'm also really nervous because I want to love all the games. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I feel like I'm just rambling. Oh god. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll have another vlog coming to you soon. I'll probably say that in the outro when that is. And good luck in your gaming. If you've got any comments, then please comment below. Obviously, everything I've said is in my own opinion. There's probably things I have left out about the games, but like I said, I'm not very articulate, but I've tried my best. And just know I love you. Okay, bye now. Bye.